And we are on air. Hi guys, my name's Brianna, and today we're going to be having a chat about IDs, so let's get right into the video. Okay, so as of today, my school gave us all a lanyard and an ID badge that we have to wear every single day. Now, that's not a horrible thing, you know, most working adults have to wear IDs when they go to work. However, the first idiotic thing is these lanyards. This part makes sense that they gave us are breakaway, so no one can choke you with them. But the school has said that we can't get our own lanyards. Like if you have a lanyard, you want to wear it, even if it is also breakaway, you cannot wear it because these ones have been approved by the school. So you can't wear your own lanyard. But the horrible thing is, this lanyard is so horribly made that it's so uncomfortable, it makes your neck all itchy. So even if you get a lanyard that doesn't feel itchy and feels fine, you're not allowed to wear it. Which to me is so stupid because you could get a breakaway lanyard and it doesn't affect you having an ID badge on you all the time. You could have an ID badge on you with a different lanyard. It doesn't affect the identification portion of this at all. So that's the first stupid thing about it. The second stupid thing is their reasoning behind it. So the reasoning behind it is not for identification purposes or any like normal, like what you would think. They're saying it's for safety, which, without thinking about it too much, makes sense. Okay, safety because you know who has a badge, they're supposed to be here, you can keep out people who aren't supposed to be here. However, I think, as well as many other teachers who have expressed similar opinions, that these having them does the opposite of keep us safe. First of all, they don't actually look at our IDs when we have it. Today, I wore my ID badge with this zipped up, the badge tucked in like so you can't even see the badge, you only see the lanyard. And no one has cared. No one has questioned me or asked me, oh, make sure your actual ID is visible or anything like that. But they sell these lanyards as like merch for our town. Like, you know how you can buy a sweatshirt that says the name of your town on it and stuff like that. Well, they sell these lanyards too. So any person could just buy a lanyard, toss it on, cover up the part that would have an ID badge on it, come into the school in the morning when all the other kids come in, because we don't scan in or anything, we just come in wearing this. And no one checks the ID. Someone could just wear the lanyard, walk in with all the other kids, and they won't be questioned because at first glance you just see the lanyard and you think they're good. So, to me, as well as to many other teachers, it could cause safety issues because it could be easier for people to get in. Because if no one had the lanyard and someone seemed a little bit out of place, you'd question them. But now if someone seems out of place, you're just going to see a lanyard and go, oh, it's fine. So that, like, doesn't help us at all. It doesn't keep us safe. It does the opposite. It causes safety risks. And I'm not sure if that's just me thinking in a weird way or whatever, if it really does keep us safe or what. But I'm not the only one who's thinking this way, so I'm going to go ahead and say that what I'm saying makes sense and is valid. But that's also not the only thing that's silly about it. Think about all the times that you or someone you know or anyone has forgotten their keys at home. Happens all the time, right? You're on your way to work and you're like, oh, I forgot my keys at home. You're on your way to school, you're like, I forgot my keys at home. And you now either have to make sure someone's home to open the door for you, or you have to go home late so someone else can be home, or you just have to find a different way to go about it. All the time. Happens to me all the time, happens to my friends all the time. It's happened to my parents before. It's a common thing that happens. You forget your keys. So they expect us to have this with us every single day. Okay, expecting that is fine. But the punishment if you don't have it, I believe, is so harsh because people forget things. It's human nature. It's not fair to have such harsh penalties for it. So if you forget this 3 times, if you don't have your badge 3 times, you get suspended. But I don't know if this is true or if they're going to keep up with this, but this is what I was told, which is crazy to me. Like, suspension because you don't have this. Like, people get suspended for getting into fights and like things like that. Like, this does not seem like suspension worthy. And I feel like all these things all together just make this totally not worth it. It creates a false sense of security and does way more damage than good, and the way the school is going about doing it is horrific. If they did this in a little bit of a different way, I think it'd be much better. But the way they're going about it is just not working. If they implemented scanners like the teachers have to scan in and, you know, clock into work. If they had that, so we had to scan in our badge when we came in, first of all, that automatically increased safety. Not just the illusion of safety, that actually increased safety. Second of all, if they really needed us to wear it, if they could just allow us to wear our own lanyards. I understand they have to be breakaway, but even if they weren't, we're allowed to wear necklaces to school, and someone could choke you with this. So I feel like it's the same idea. You can wear a lanyard at your own risk. It should also be like that. But I also don't think we should have to wear it. I feel like we should just always have to have them on us so that if someone needs to question you, you take it out, you show them. You know, having to wear it like this is really an inconvenience. Like, most of the teachers that I know, they don't wear their badges. They just carry them around in their bag, in their pocket, whatever. So they could just pull it out whenever they need to. They don't actually wear them. And even if they still did all those things, it wouldn't really help with safety because most school shootings and things like that happen because of students who go to the school. So even if you make sure that no one gets in that doesn't belong here, it doesn't mean that a student won't be the shooter. So it really doesn't provide any extra amount of safety. It's more just to make the school look like they're doing something for us and make us feel a little bit more safe. But sometimes it's not good to feel safe if it's not real. But I don't know, that's just what I think. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments down below. But that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Happy VEDID, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mwah.